Welcome back to my 7th tutorial on HPLM 12.5. Okay, here what we'll be discussing is pretty quick how to generate a reports. So there are two types of reports as per my knowledge. There is like they can be any types, but how I see them as like one is project level reports and there is another is like performance level reports. So performance level we will discuss about this one. So you know what happens is let's see here. Once you go to analysis view, very good. Here is saying here you can select this reports. Okay, here if you select this reports, probably cannot. Yeah, we can see this. Click to generate to view this report. Okay, how interesting. So where is the generate option? Oh, here you go. Okay, so let's generate. I mean, seriously, why did the error in the first place? Okay, so when you go into the dashboard and in analysis view, you have different requirements with coverage. Oh, this takes pretty long time, I guess. I don't think this is, because this will take. We have a lot of things. So what we'll do is we'll cancel it and we go for so we'll go to simple reports. This is project level reports kind of thing. Okay, let's go to fixed reports. Okay, let's go here, configuration, this should be good, and click on generate. This should be easy. Oops, no. Oh, it didn't happen anything. So standard defect reports, there will be a lot more reports selected. Let's go here and I mean there are like 51, so I hope this should be pretty quick. Okay, good. So oh, this is not giving me any. So but that's how you actually get a report. Okay, so let's see here. See here, this is the report generated. This is actually the reports to generate. Once you generate, this is the view, you can view it, and once you view this report you can save this. Okay, probably save it to PNG file, I guess. .bf, yeah, JPEG is good, and put a file name as report and save it. I've saved as JPEG and see, let's say. Yeah, so this is how once after generating this report you actually get this defects. We did for defects, you can do for other option too. We have a lot of other option. So let's say report coverage graph, want to view this coverage. So we generated coverage, right? We go to JPEG coverage. And oops, sorry, and go to here and see here requirement from no runs, fix, not a big bars, you can view this report. So this is, you view this as project level report. This is more useful for a project manager rather than any other people. You can view this as pie graph, you can view as a pie graph, you can view as a bar graph. So it's up to you, how do you want to view this. Okay, so the thing is, this is more of a scrum master or project manager job will be doing up, and QA lead probably might be involved in this to see that, generate the reports and submit to appropriate person. So that is one of the reports. So this is available in dashboard and analysis view. Okay. Alright. Now let's go back to our performance level reports. Are a little bit critical things. Here what happens is your boss wants a report what you are actually doing. So what happens is you go to here, select this, let's say you want report for this Gem Online project, Chrome browser, go to analysis, project report. Very good. So go with test with design steps. Let's see what happens. And I get this report. So what happens is, so this is normally this preview thing, right? This preview thing is actually gets the company name, and this always gets this one. And this, once you get this HTML, this is HTML format. Want to go ahead and click on generate. I'm sorry. You want to go click here and generate docx format. I prefer docx format and see what happens is, so all this will be get generated in docx. This is good because once it gets generated, wait, what's it's doing? What, 736 entities? Wow. Okay. Okay, whatever. So this is generated for me complete. I don't know. This is pretty much a lot of information to digest. I think it generated for everything, 1 or 2 pages. Something went really wrong. Okay, never mind. So this is the report you get generated, and they will replace this with company's logo and all those things. And this you can save it. And this you will give this to particular concerned person. Actually I'm not sure where exactly this is saved at. So what I'll save it as desktop, and I'll save it. Okay, and this is how you can generate this report. Here you can close it. Alright, so this is in the test plan. You can also do that for test lab. Go ahead and select, let's say you want to select this, go to analysis, go to project report, and report selected. Once it gets it, okay, this is pretty straightforward, and I don't want this, I want in docx format. It should be pretty simple because only thing is this one. This makes sense to me that, okay, this is pretty much not useful because the thing which is generated is actually only the preview is generated, that's it. So that's not pretty much useful, but here probably you want to yeah, that's the way you do it actually. That's the reason. But on the other hand, you can also what's happening with this? Okay, so on the other hand, you can also generate, you can do that defects too. Go ahead and I'll go to only one. There are like how many? 51. This will take pretty long time. We don't want to go long time. This will take pretty long time because it's 51 entities, and it was pretty simple, easy. Because if there is more number of entities, then it will take more amount of time, right? So this is my 51 defects, so it's all shows in 51 defects, 46 pages, right? So this is how you can generate a report. Right, and you save it. So this is one way of generating the report. Let's go to another thing. There is something called graphs. Okay, you can create graphs on the test, progress graph, trend graphs. You can do it. Go ahead and click on and select it. Group by. I don't think this gets anything. Yeah, we didn't select appropriately. So what you want to do here is let's select this one. We go to graphs and we go to graph trend status. Yeah, this makes more sense to me, right? This the graph shows and you can generate it, and you can close this one and you can save this. Okay, you can save this in PNG file, JPEG file basically. So sorry. So what you want to do here is you go to save it. Okay, and you can see this report. So this is how you can generate the reports. That's you have to go through analysis. There is a one way is to go through this requirement and analysis view. The other one is more of a performance view, to view the how many defects are open, how many defects are closed. So that's the reason you want to see that. So these are the reports kind of thing, which is this is normally not used by the tester's point of view, but overall you want to have some idea so that where exactly you generate reports and how do you use it. What's the usage of reports? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say that, right? What's the use? So these reports are actually given to particular person. Technically you don't require this. Everyone have access to HPLM. They can generate their own reports based on their requirement, but for you it's knowledge. You have to understand, because if you are management level, then you want to know this, because this is something which is done by the management, not by testers or developers. Scrum masters do this, yes, managers do that, but not as tester, developer, architect. People are also not worried about all this. So most probably they will not be using it, but if you are using it, that is the way you will do. So that's pretty much for the report section, and with this we end this HPLM class. I hope I didn't miss most of things. I hope yeah, actually I missed most of the things actually. So there's an options, lot of things here. Management, we didn't talk about this management of thing, much of it. Here where you can create releases. Let's say you have GM Online, you can create release, you can create cycle. This is, since I did for agile perspective, that's why I named as sprint 1, but you don't have to be. If you are a waterfall methodology, you can use some other name. This is management perspective. All this is management work. Libraries and SCM repository, you can create repository. No, not you, developer has to do this. Build servers, if you're attach a new server, and you can do all this. So there's management perspectives and development perspective. If you have a new build, you assign a new build, go ahead and go to the build and add new build and assign it this. And code changes, if any code, this is the developer point of view. Okay, but even if developer wants to do testing, they have to go through all this test plan, test lab. They will have some kind of access with this, and they can execute their own test cases. Okay, so that's pretty much for developer and tester point of view, and that ends our HPALM, application lifecycle management 12.5. and with this we close our class, and I wish you good luck, and I hope you like this video. And yeah, I know I'll not get a very positive feedback, I know, but nevertheless I hope you like this videos, and I hope you've learned 50% at least, probably. Okay, even if you take 20%, that's okay. I don't expect this learn as 100% because it's not. Take it as me, like when I was like used to, it took like 1 year or 2 years to understand this HPLM. So it's pretty much complex. But if you are keep playing my videos, you will understand this more and more. And unfortunately, you don't have access, so you have to only rely on the recordings. Sorry about that. But I wish you good luck. If you have any questions, I hope it will not be in thousands questions, because this will be in all over the world, and I'm not expecting thousands of questions. If some few people are answering it, I'm more than happy to answer the questions. But if there are bunch of 500 questions, 600 questions, I'm really sorry, I'm not able to answer it, because sometimes it gets too hectic to answer those questions. But I'll do my best. If there are few questions, 10-20 questions, okay, I'll take my time and I'll answer it. But if it's bunch of questions, I'm really sorry, I cannot answer all of them. But I hope this videos would find you useful, and I wish you good luck for your future. Okay, thanks, good luck.